before. And let me just give you a couple of examples, because this document production on the subject of Benghazi is emblematic of what a Clinton presidency would look like. And it will be, the hallmark of that presidency will be deception. She said that she never used classified information on her personal email server. And already, just in these documents, which are simply the tip of the iceberg of what she did as Secretary of State, we find information that, while classified retroactively, was extraordinarily sensitive. The names of people arrested by the Libyan government in the days after the September 11, 2012 attack on our consulate. Now, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, whether that information was classified at that precise moment or just classified now because it's about to be released, don't you think people should have the wit to understand that the names of the people who are being tagged for that murderous attack on our consulate is an extraordinarily sensitive subject that you should send only over a classified email system? And doesn't it also tell you that the disregard of sensitivity is going to show up again and again and again as she evaded the normal practices at the department? But I think the most telling information that we've seen so far in this limited number of emails is that there are repeated examples of Secretary of State Clinton being told in 2011 and 2012 that the security situation of our personnel in Tripoli and Benghazi was very precarious, that the country's government had fallen apart, that the threat from terrorist attacks was high, and that our people there were very concerned about it. Now, you'll recall in her limited public appearances to date that she has said, I didn't get involved in that security stuff. You know, I have people who do that. Well, I have to say, when I heard that, I was stunned. I've worked for 6 different secretaries of state, every one of them coming from very different backgrounds. Every one of them cared about the safety of the Americans who worked for them in the State Department. And not a one of them would have missed the danger that our diplomats in Libya faced. And this was called to her attention repeatedly, and she didn't do anything about it. So when we ask the question, who is responsible for the tragedy of the murder of Ambassador Christopher Stevens and 3 other Americans in Benghazi, there's a very clear answer. It was Hillary Clinton.